Another thing that I have talked about many, many times before is that don't just use video for your content, use video format for even your follow-up. So what I do is when I get off a phone with or call with somebody, a brand new lead, right after I get off the call with them, I send them a quick video to their inbox that, hey, this is Raj. It was great talking to you. Just a recap of our conversation. You're looking for this and that. I wanted to let you know that I'm thinking of you and sending you this message to check on you. If there's anything that I can help you with other than the list of homes that I just sent you, please let me know. It becomes much more personal than you just giving them a text message, right? And this script and everything, you'll become natural at this. The more you practice it, the better it gets. I also send video messages to just my sphere of influence. So I go through my phone. This is my habit. I go through my phone and I just record a basic message for somebody that I know or somebody that is a past client that, hey, Vic, how's it going? It's been 6 months since we last talked. I remember that you were telling me about a new dog that you got. How's life? I just came across your name in my contact book, thought of sending you a quick message. That video format, Vic is going to feel so obligated now to reply to me because I took out the time, and it's going to take the same amount of time for you to type that message or to make that video, right? Text message, you're going to read it 5 different times to see if there's any mistakes or if there's anything you can improve. Video, you're going to record it and send it, boom, done. And more than likely, the open rate for your video will be much higher than just a text message. People will actually listen to the video. They will feel that, oh, wow, this guy created a personal message. He's talking to me directly, and he took out the time out of his day to do that. Try that. If you want to try it, following up with your past clients or even your spheres, let's just say your friends at your old job, send them a video message. So incorporate video, not just for your content, but your follow-ups as well. Big takeaway, that will change your conversion. It will quadruple your conversion. Again, the reason is mechanics behind it. It's just more personal. People will feel obligated to speak to you and conversate with you. So video messaging is huge. It's huge. I get so much more response sending video messages than just a regular text message that I can't even tell you what the power of this video messaging is. Use video in your follow-ups. Online leads especially, they have zero trust. They don't care about you. They don't care about if you're top 1% or 0.1%. All they care about is what's in it for them. So you doing these things will differentiate you, because I can promise you 50 other agents that they talk to, they won't send them this video message. But if you will stand out, because now you've done something that nobody else has. Another thing, we'll just quickly talk about this as well. We have, again, we briefly touched about this, directing the tools and the biggest sources of leads, and some stats that I want to go over. It's very alarming to see that 76% of homeowners, as per National Association of Realtors, sell their home with a different agent. Why do you think happens? The number one reason, according to me and according to other industry experts that I sit up and down with, which are on the top of this ladder, and my coaches, for example, they tell the same thing. Everybody has the same response. It's communication. Communication is the number one thing why people don't get repeat business, right? So most people reading this will not do what we're going to recommend, but if you communicate with your clients repeatedly, integrating the video format especially, you will not lose them. They will feel connected to you and they will want to hear back from you and conversate with you. People just want to feel that they are cared for. People just want to feel that you actually give a fuck about their well-being and about them, doing good, and not just a business transaction. So actually take that personal side out and communicate with people on a personal level. Treat them like real people, not just a paycheck, right? So, and there's a big misconception that you should be doing this, you should be doing that. I'm here to tell you guys that everything works, even though lead conversion, in best cases, online lead conversion especially, is 4 to 10%, but it can get better. I've personally done it by incorporating all these things that I'm talking to you guys about, right? And implement a good marketing system. A good marketing system is where you educate people. So publish useful real estate info on your social media, send emails to people that you know. Email marketing is still huge. You guys check your emails every day, right? Other people do as well. They just don't respond to it because if they don't find any value in it, or if it's too spammy, why would they respond to it, right? But email communication is huge. That's why a lot of our drip campaigns focus very highly on creating good copy for the email communication that we do with all the leads that come into your systems, is because copy converts, what you're saying converts. And when you say what you're saying, you back it up with what you are yourself. When you talk to them, it becomes more relevant. Record and publish 1-minute videos on social media. And we do all this for you guys anyways, even if you're talking to online leads, referrals. Incorporate these strategies into your follow-up and your conversion will get a lot better. Another thing that we talked about, previously is providing, and we just touched base about this as well, be consistent with this. Provide value-oriented content, provide information that you want people to think of you whenever they think of real estate. So this information is, again, for example, you could make I've seen so many realtors, I don't personally do market updates every month, but I've seen so many of us, hey, the market is this, 20% buyer's market, 30% seller's market. Nobody gives a crap, and they don't even understand that. You have to break it down in their language. You have to tell them this instead. Hey, if you are in Sullivan Station, or if you're in Panorama Ridge, whatever their community is, reach out to me and I will send you stats for exactly what happened in your neighborhood, right? If somebody's living in, for example, Surrey, and they're watching every month a market update about what's happening in Vancouver, that information is useless to them, right? So know your market, know your target audience, and create value-oriented videos. So whenever they think of real estate, you are the person that comes to mind, even if their best friend is a realtor, because they haven't collected that information from you, they've collected that information from you. So be more credible by creating value-oriented stuff. Think of it like this. When you're talking to buyers on a daily basis or sellers on a daily basis, just communicate that to the masses. For example, if you have a seller and you have a listing in 123 Main Street, and you know that that area is not the best area, tell them that, hey, according to what the stats are, people are hesitant to buy here. Be real about it. Don't just sugarcoat things. Be professional, be polite, and be real. That's what's going to help you create value in comparison to other realtors. I just had this, we listed something in New West today, and I'm usually not in that market. My market is Lower Mainland. And I was very honest about it to the seller when I was in the listing presentation. I told her I usually don't sell a lot of listings in New West, but I do sell a lot in the Lower Mainland. By saying that, I created the relationship with her based on being honest. I told her, she asked me, how many listings did you sell in New West last year? I told her 2, but overall, I did more than 100 transactions. So what does that tell you? I know how to write contracts. I know what I'm doing, but this is just something that I'm not available in because it's a little bit further out from me, but I would love to market this place. And the fundamentals don't change. If you allow me to list your place, I would love to take the listing, right? And she had 3 other agents that she interviewed from those specific areas in New West, and she decided to list with me instead, just because, and she told me this, and I asked her, why did you list with me? She said, because you were honest. Because people can read between what you're telling them. They're not dumb, right? People can see where you have listings, where you're doing business. So just be honest. It's very simple strategy. Don't try to sugarcoat anything, and give them honest opinion and information that you think will actually help them making the decision of selling, buying, or whatever it is that you're doing.